could be a much bigger lead if they could sink the charity stripe shots. Minnesota gets the ball after the technical. PJ drives inside, skip past the corner. Rainey fakes. His pass too low inside for Odie. Milan drives. No call there. Offensive rebound for Rohan Palmer-Smith. Newman shoots a three short, and a rebound by Grant. And we get a double dribble call on Lukai Patterson. Maldonado dribbles up, quick three, and nobody paying attention. And it's only a 6-point deficit now for Prodigy Prep. Taking advantage of people looking at the ref. Over to Juwan. As Quadre Watts will be back into the game at the next dead ball. PJ, no look pass to Patterson. Back to PJ, fakes, drives baseline. Out of bounds, last touched by Prodigy. Watts substitutes in for Rainey. 3:20 to go in half number one. 28-22, Minnesota Prep on top of Prodigy. PJ, baseline again, right at Rohan, and a foul.
Hey, focus, let's put these in.
So that is Rohan Palmer-Smith with the foul. That's his second. PJ, no good, as that's been the story of the half here for Minnesota Prep. And misses the second. Milan with the board, up quick, outnumbered. They have Maldonado wide open in the corner. Nobody sees him. And now Grant makes his way over there. Harrison, dribble shot, rims out, and it's Edwards on the board for Minnesota. Pass back. Nice pump fake and move by Odie. Wide open for PJ, and he's off. Watts offensive board, and he lost it out of bounds. Full court press here for Minnesota. They double team Maldonado. And he's going to call a timeout as he was stuck in the trap. So 2:43 to go, we get a timeout by Prodigy Prep. We'll come back to you in just a second for the Kentucky Lake Showcase presented by the Grind Session on Tanager Sports. And we come back. Maldonado on the inbounds. Newman splits the defense. Milan goes right at Watts, and the basket is good. Great defense, but better shot for Harrison. Lukai with it. Decker at the table, coming in at the dead ball. Grant inside to Odie. Pass to PJ, fakes the shot. Right at the defense, no call. Odie gets the rebound. Patterson drives. Wanted to call, nothing there. Prodigy has numbers. Maldonado swatted by Juwan. And Watts couldn't hold on to it. Newman with the three. Milan gets his rebound and is fouled in the act of shooting. The foul is on Lukai. That's his second. But only the fourth foul that's going to go against Minnesota. Milan makes his first. And misses the second. Decker grabs the board.
When he went home, they told him.
Jawan Grant up. They only have a 3-point lead. We're under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Odie with the screen on Newman. Grant, wide open three. He's off. Rebounded by PJ, tipped by Decker. Pass to Decker, good off the glass for 2. That extends the lead to 5. And we head the other way. Maldonado off the screen, rims out. Patterson with the board. Up to Decker and over his head. Good idea, but it was congested and the pass too strong. Newman left side. Grant always on him. Goes right. Pass Maldonado. Splits the defenders. And saved it from going out of bounds. Cruz skips to the corner. 3 is off. Rebounded. PJ, and then he loses it. Milan right at Decker. And gets the roll. Milan Harrison. Back to a 3-point game. We're under a minute. Patterson inside. A lot of contact, no call. Misses it. Decker with the board and the putback. Decker now nearing a double-double. He's got 10 points and 9 boards. Newman, step back shot is off. And that'll do it for the shot clock. Newman 0 of 5 from the 3-point line today. 2-3 zone comes out high. Patterson to the right, over to Grant. Patterson thought about the 3. PJ drives. He shoots. That's off. Right into the hands of Jawan Grant. And that's going to do it for the first half. 34-27. Minnesota Prep on top of Prodigy Prep. So we'll take a quick break and we'll get an interview with both coaches whenever we get back. 10-minute pause here. You're tuned into the grind session on Tanager Sports.
The thing about basketball I love is winning, pretty much. It's my favorite thing. I hate to lose. And second thing I love is just getting better at the game. You know, it's a real fun game to play, and you know, getting better is just a great thing to see. Like, progress for me is just always great to see.
This game of basketball, I love the competitiveness of it. And you know, the challenge I get from it, and I take it real serious because, you know, I love the game itself. I don't disrespect it. You know, I respect it a lot, and I work hard at it.
I love basketball because I just been around it all my life. You know, all my parents played it, and I just inherited the love and passion for the game. The one thing I would say is the atmosphere, like, and the competitiveness. Like, you can sense that out as soon as you walk in the gym. I just love that type of atmosphere.
I just love basketball ever since I was a kid. My dad played it, and I'm trying to get it from my mom. One thing that inspired me is my family, my city. I do it for them.
The reason why I love basketball is because I'm a very competitive person. You know, that's why I store all my energy. When I'm on the court, I'm at peace. You know, and to be honest, I mean, I don't know. I'm just a really competitive person, and I think basketball is where I can put everything at. It's the place where I can put all of my energy and my anger. I mean, I wasn't really fortunate, you know, and, you know, basketball is where all my abilities and my talents fall into place, and I just feel like that's what keeps me going. You know, that's what I work on. That's my craft, and that's it.
The grind session is a great circuit. Kind of reminds me a lot of AAU, playing against the best players, best talent, night in, night out. and it's something that I love to do because you know, playing against this type of talent, it only makes you better. I mean, I don't want to, you know, come out here and just waste my time and play against some guys who can't play. If I'm gonna play, I want to play against the best.
The grind session is a good experience, and it's a lot of competition, and it's a good way for me and my teammates to get noticed. I'm just really trying to show who the best player is, who the best team is, and I'm trying to show that I'm the best player. So,
Grind session is probably, you know, one of the best tournaments and to have the best events in the country. I mean, anytime you can have that much talent in one gym, going against each other every night and competitive, is just remarkable. I mean, for one, it lets you know where your game stand at. You know, going against these top dudes every night, you just got to bring your A game. You know, you can't have no off day. You just got to go hard and, you know, just hold your ground every game.
The grind session has been a grind. You know, it's a great tournament. It's a great idea. Whoever thought of it, and you know, it's been tough, but I like it because you know, it really challenges me. And our team has been, you know, a little bit setback. We've been short on a few games because we have a few injuries. But that's the beauty of it, because none of it is easy. None of the games are easy at all. You know, we've been playing against the top guys in the whole American country and Canada. They've been playing against everybody in the U.S. here, and it's been crazy.
Oh yeah, the grind session is pretty competitive, to be honest. The last couple of games I played in grind session has been pretty hard. You know, I really had to like play to my top game, and like no rest, no breaks during the game. And I don't know, I just really like it. It's just really competitive. A lot of great players are in this little tournament, and I just really enjoy playing with them, playing against them.
Welcome to the grind. This is the grind session.
And we are back for the third quarter. Minnesota Prep starts out with the ball. Lukai Patterson over to Tahir. PJ up top has a screen from Decker. Patterson in the corner. Now the pass up top. Inside, Decker is fouled on the floor. So the foul was on Nixon for Prodigy. First foul of the second half. Watts flashes to the corner, up to PJ. And we got a turnover, but PJ gets it right back. Decker on the board, no good. Gets a second board. And now he has a double-double. 12 points, 11 rebounds. Newman gets stopped inside, pass to Milan. Thought about the shot, passes to the corner. Inside Maldonado, to the wing. Shot, no good. Rebound for Decker, who's putting on a clinic today off the glass. He goes up, strong on the rebound, gets his own board again, and makes it in. Patterson, no-look pass is stolen. Decker with the steal, and Decker with the basket. Have yourself a day, Amon. And a steal for Tahir, but it's an over and back violation. Only man he saw was on the other side of the court. Good hustle either way. And we got a full timeout call by Prodigy Prep. They now trail by 13. You're tuned in at the Kentucky Lake Showcase, presented by the Grind Session on Tanager Sports.
Start listening. We're not listening. We're not focused like that. Where's our focus at? PJ, you don't just throw the ball, all right? You attack or you swing it. You don't just throw the ball because that's the play. Yes, run the play. Yes. No. Improvise. Be a basketball player. What the hell?
And we come back after the timeout. A big story in this game is the rebound differential. Prodigy Prep has 14 rebounds as a team. Amon Decker has 13 by himself. 34 total rebounds for Minnesota Prep. Newman drives inside. Awkward floater, no good. It's rebounded by Tahir. He'll reset. Over to PJ. Up to Patterson. Now to here in the wing, inside Decker. Finds Patterson. Good movement. PJ has it stripped, and Quadre with the slam. Great ball movement by Minnesota Prep. Their lead extends to 15. Maldonado gets inside and draws a foul. That'll go against PJ. Inbounded to Newman. And we're going to get another foul. This is on Tahir. So that's his third. Milan, quick three in the corner, off. Rebound, Patterson. Even numbers. Goes against the contact. Decker with the tip back, gets the rebound handoff. And the pass, shot good, Amon Decker. Shot just doesn't roll in their favor. Tahir comes away with it. PJ. Mismatch down low. Amon guarded by Newman, and he gets another rebound, and basket. 20 points and 15 rebounds.
Look up. Keep it.
To here to Lukai.
Flat, get out of there. Flat, get out of there.
Lukai gets inside. A lot of contact off the glass, gets his own rebound, and Milan comes away with it. We got a substitution in for Prodigy. Kevin Cruz in for Kobe Rivera. That's 3 fouls on Patterson.
Right now. Yep. Sit down.
Newman.
Come on,
Stop by
Mom. Come on,
Tahir.
Mom.
Pass inside to Maldonado, just about lost it.
Keep letting dude cut in front of his face.
Ball swatted. Decker on the floor and comes away with the steal.
Go get hot, pass it with 32, boy.
Patterson. 2 to here. Skips PJ. He goes inside. A lot of contact. Gets his own rebound and the putback. PJ Edwards. Lead now at 21. Milan takes the quick 3. It's off. Rebound Quadre.
Go, stretch.
So Minnesota trying to blow this one open here. 3-pointer is good for PJ Edwards. Off the pass from Patterson. And we got a Prodigy timeout as all momentum in favor of Minnesota Prep. So we'll take a quick break. You tuned in to the grind session on Tanager Sports.
Hey, we to the cup, P. We to the cup, P.
Newman with the ball.
Right now, Rudy.
Allegra.
Outside, stay home, Quadre.
Over Maldonado. Finds Newman. On the drive. Gets stopped with a double team. Fakes. Goes baseline. Pass inside. And stolen by double effort. Decker off the glass for 2. He is demanding MVP of this game with that hustle. Newman takes the 2, and it looked like a little bit of a flop, but they're going to call the foul. And that'll be 4 fouls on Lukai. Still have 11 minutes of play. Newman misses the first. So up to this point, Prodigy has not scored in the second half. As Maldonado will go to the trainer as he's bleeding. Milan will come in for him.
Hey, who got Rudy shooter?
26 points on the lead.
Just get it.
And that's the first point of the second half for Prodigy. Good ball movement. They got the numbers. And the oop to Quadre. He gets the roll. Passed by PJ.
Right now, don't worry about this.
Newman with the ball. Guarded by Tahir. Good defense. And swatted by Watts. Shaking his head, saying not in my paint. PJ good for 2. And a 29-point lead now for Minnesota Prep. Milan goes baseline, takes the shot. Great shot there by Harrison. Full court pressure now for Prodigy. PJ passes out of the double team. Over to Decker. Decker goes up, acrobatic layup, no good. Rebounded by Giordani. Newman into the corner. 3 off. Rebound Maldonado. Shot no good. Rebound no good for Cruz. Grant to PJ. Pass was high. Turnover. Behind the back pass. Gets it back, shoots a 3. And that's good for Kevin Cruz. And we're going to get a timeout, Minnesota Prep, as Prodigy pushed the pace a little bit there as they get their first 6 points here in the last couple minutes. It is a 24-point lead for Minnesota Prep. Full timeout. You're tuned in to the Kentucky Late Showcase presented by The Grind Session on Tanager Sports. Minnesota on the inbound. Jawan Grant up the middle to Odie and throws it right to his coach on the sideline. Newman, that by Tahir. Over to Milan in the corner, drive. Had an open layup and a steal for Grant. It was a good opportunity. PJ reverse. And they're going to call the foul on Kevin Cruz. Staying with the trip. PJ hits the first. And makes the second. Pass over to Maldonado. Stopped on the baseline, no look pass. They find Milan. He shoots a 3, and it's good. Milan Harrison. That cuts the lead down to 23. Patterson back into the game. Over to Odie. Quadre looks to the wing. PJ lost it. Had a nice lane to the basket, but got ahead of himself with the ball. Maldonado up quick to the wing, back to Newman. Shot good for Newman. That's his first made 3. PJ picks up his dribble, finds Grant. Baseline pass to Quadre, out of bounds. Last touch by Harrison. Milan, the only player for Prodigy Prep in double digits. He has 14. Pass inbounded to Patterson. Odie inside, back to Patterson, off the glass. Good, Lukai. And that'll do it for the shot clock. Up to Milan, takes the quick 3. And he's feeling it right now. Pass. Inbounded. Out of bounds, last touched by Prodigy. So 2 seconds left in the third quarter for Minnesota Prep to try and get a shot off. Lukai gets a good odd shot. Thought it might bank in and it didn't. So currently 19-point lead, Minnesota Prep over Prodigy Prep. 8 minutes remain We'll come back at the start of the fourth. You're tuned in to the grind session on Tanager Sports.
Own up to it. Oh, it's just get here. That's it. Get here. No, it's not about not touching me. No, I'm not talking about. Listen to what I'm saying. For no reason. This is what this team does. Be patient. Dribble and slow down. Where are you going? You tell me where you're going. If you just jog in there and then jump stop and go up strong, you'll be okay. Even change your pace. All right, you go fast, slow down. White ball. Stop, ain't no baby. Let's go.
Newman starts with the ball. Prodigy prep. Corner three, rims out. Maldonado tips it, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. Going to go against PJ, trying to reach over.
Hey, can you catch the ball and then take 2 steps sideways? You can do that? That's legal?
Baseline, floater. Short for Rivera. Gets the rebound. Maldonado skip pass over to Cruz. Up top, Milan takes the deep three. Missed that one. Grant.
Hold it, Juwan.
A lot of contact there. Lukai into the corner, PJ. And back up to Patterson, double teamed. And the pass is tipped. Open three. That's off. Another offensive board for Prodigies. They're showing some fight here. Newman deep. And make that 2 threes made now for Julian Newman. Pass to PJ out of bounds, and they knocked it off of PJ. Rainey comes in for Watts. So lead cut down to 16. At one point it was 20 plus. Newman in the paint. And he is swatted by Grant. And we're going to get a technical called on Newman.
He didn't even do nothing. He didn't even do anything.
So double technical. Grant with the taunt. Julian with the contact.
Switch.
Pass into Maldonado. Maldonado over to Newman. Newman guarded by Rainey. Takes a three, contested, and that's good for Julian Newman. Maldonado is sneaking on the corner. Grant. And he is fouled by Maldonado. So Minnesota with the prep. They're in no hurry with the ball. PJ, backdoor pass, wide open for Lukai Patterson. Great look.
Who you got?
Maldonado, deep three off the dribble, short. Rebound by Tahir.
Walk it up. Walk it up. Walk it up.
Over to Rainey. Double teamed, backdoor pass, Patterson, Decker. And Decker with the slam, assisted by Lukai Patterson. Julian, deep shot is off. PJ gets inside, hand off to Rainey. No good. Rebound and putback for Decker. Make that 17 boards, 26 points for Amon Decker. Another rebound for Decker. 18 boards. Patterson splitting defenders. Thought PJ was coming for the dunk. And we got a turnover on Lukai. 19 points on the lead. Newman on the right side. Dribbles in. Floater short. Rebound by Patterson. Off the glass for Rainey. No good. And they're going to say out of bounds on Prodigy. Lukai's pass inbounded to Rainey. Goes in the paint strong, wrong off the glass. Decker, another rebound and putback. Two rebounds away from a 20 rebound game. And Decker on both ends with the swat. Rainey off the glass to the left, short. They had numbers 3-on-1. Newman has Maldonado wide open, doesn't see him. And when he finally does, Lukai tips it out of bounds. Into the game, Steven Dorr in for PJ.
Steve got right there.
Maldonado with the ball. 4.5 remain. They trail by 21.
Get out there, Steve. Get out there.
Maldonado layup is off. Gets his board back. Tahir tips it into the hands of Newman.
Stay near the car. Stay home. Deny.
Newman drives. Floater off the glass. Misses. Rebound by Tahir.
Hey, Fitz, Kai, both up, Kai. Come on, wing. Bro.
Man defense now for Prodigy. This might be the first time this game.
Get a ball up, he's counting. Rip it go.
Lukai goes baseline. Passes to Decker. Reverse layup. Too easy for Amon Decker. Now up to 30 points and 18 rebounds. Maldonado. Pass into the corner. 3. Short. Decker grabs his 19th.
Knock him down, big fella.
And we're going to get a double technical again. So the foul, Kevin Cruz and Amon Decker, both with the technical.
Steve.
3.5 remain, 23-point lead. Inbounded to Lukai. Up to Rudy. And didn't fully catch the ball. It's going to be a travel. Prodigy Prep can shoot the 3 ball, so they're not out of this one yet. Foul is on to here. That's his 4th. And that's 18 fouls now against Minnesota, so we're in the 1-and-1. And that'll do it. 30 points, 20 boards for Amon Decker. So you know he's going to be the player of the game here make that 32. Lead grows to 25. Milan goes up strong. And the putback no good for Maldonado. Decker good with the layup. Newman takes the shot and gets it to fall. 16 points now for Newman. To here, to Steven Dorr. Reverse layup is good for Steve. Newman gets across half, drives right at Rudy, off the glass, and good. Make that 18 points now for Newman. He's getting his points here, and what they'll say in football, garbage time, is Minnesota Prep not trying as hard as they did earlier in the game. And we get a timeout called. Just for a substitution. So Minnesota Prep will stay on the court. Prodigy will meet real quick.
That was Shaq number. Hey, 34. 34 and 20. 34 and 20. Flash middle, flash middle.
Rainey tried to split the defenders. It's a steal. Maldonado over to Newman. Newman guarded by the big man. Step back floater, air ball. Out of bounds. Last touch by Minnesota Prep. Pass to the corner, open three. Knocked down for Rivera. Lukai. Pass up to Rainey. Outnumbered. Bilal's off. Put back. That's good for Odie. Other way, Maldonado. Milan shoots a three. Give him another one. So Milan Harrison now. 3 made threes, but he's 3 of 10. Pass to Rainey, give him a layup. 81-60, as nobody's really playing defense right now. Just a bunch of quick layups and open threes. Floater for Newman is good. Lukai splits 3 guys. And a block by Giordani. And Jawan pass stolen by Rivera. Shot clock about a second different. Layup, that's good for Odie. And the shot clock is off. Game is over at 19 currently. See if Newman can add another bucket. Pass to Rivera. 3, no good. Rainey with the rebound. And that's the game. Minnesota Prep takes the victory. Player of the game, without question, Amon Decker. So we'll have the post-game interview coming up. Up next, the matchup, Serge Christian versus Wesley Christian. Not going to want to miss that one. We'll pause real quick, and here in just a few seconds, Mikey Davis will have that interview with your player of the game.